now to something new. This is how we gonna set it off.
So I'm back with some more hair, and this time this is some Aliexpress hair that comes from a store called Superstar Hair Store. I was contacted by them to do a review on their Brazilian curly hair, and as everyone knows, I have done a number of reviews on some Brazilian curly hair, but I have never done long lengths. I did take a look at their store, and they do offer a number of different styles of hair, and the best thing is, of course, it's affordable, and y'all know how I love affordable stuff. I have an 18-inch closure, a 20-inch bundle, a 22-inch bundle, and a 26-inch bundle. As you can see, this is where it lands. Okay, this hair right now is totally giving me like an 80s vibe. Okay, I do love the long lengths. See, the hair is really full. The 26-inch bundle and the 22-inch. I had to trim a bit of the 26 to get up to the length of the 22 a little bit, just because it seems like the longer you go, the ends may thin out a little bit. So yeah, the ends were a little bit thin. So I suggest that if you're gonna order this hair and you want long length like this, that you should try to get like 2 bundles that are exactly the same length. So if I were to do it again, I would definitely have gotten 2 26s. You may think, why would I get a 26 and then a 22? I just like to have the 4-inch difference between the bottom length and the next bundle, because it just seems to give its own natural layers where I won't have to cut off anything. So this is a closure. It kind of looks like it's a flip over method that I used for this style, but it's not. It's just actually me not defining the part. So if you can look really closely, you'll see that the closure is in there. And all I did was just flip over this part a little bit and try and make them baby hairs look like something. Okay, I think that this looks a little bit more natural than doing the flip over method by putting all the tracks back. So now you guys can see that you don't have to completely change your unit or make a new unit to have the flip over method. All you have to do is just pull the wig to the front more and just flip it over, and don't define the part. And at least it looks like I have some scalp in there, right? With any curly hair, you're gonna have to expect some shedding when you're brushing it and combing it. It's just how it is. It's not gonna change. So I did experience a little bit of shedding, but it wasn't anything that I should call home about. Okay, the tangling is, as you can see, I'm not exactly running my fingers through it very easily, but it's curly hair. I think that the number one thing to worry about is at the back, and that's at the nape. It's soft. It does need a little bit of moisture to keep it looking not dry. And the thing is if you compare to normal, like real natural hair for curly hair, it's never really just perfect defined curl all day. You can start this off by defining the curls, wetting it, you know, spraying it down and defining the curls. But as the day progresses, it's going to poof-eye a little bit more and it's going to get frizzy. And that's with natural hair. So if that's what happens with real people's hair, then you're going to have to expect that to happen with this. For instance, today when I started this out, when I had put this unit on, it was more, it wasn't so poofy, but because for the video I was just trying to like fluff it a little bit, the more you run your hands through it is the bigger it's gonna get. So if you want it to just stay like this, don't play with it too much. Yes, I have washed it, and there was a little bit of a change in the color of the water, but so it's nothing that bothered me. I just washed it when I first made the unit and then deep conditioned it with some silicone. If you check out YouTube, you're gonna see there's not a lot of reviews on this hair yet, so secretly, I would suggest taking a look at their site, and if you see something you like, order now, because usually when companies are just starting up, or you know, they don't have as many reviews and that many customers, the quality of the hair is gonna be a little bit better. That's just how I think, you know what I mean? Because they're not trying to keep up with the amount of, what is it? Supply versus, I didn't take business. So anyways, I would just say just check out what they have to offer, because it's not that big of a company right now, and the quality can tend to be a little bit better. Okay, so once again, it's Superstar Hair Store. The person I dealt with is Chris, and thank you, Chris, for allowing me the opportunity to review your hair and all the details and the specs and what I use to maintain the hair and how I styled it or whatever is in the will be in the description box. Alright, so till next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Love you guys.
Say we don't need no boys, the boys need us. Confidence in yourself, be yourself, so front.